Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Outpost Engineer. We are doing pretty darn good here. We've got our first little power generation facility up, or basic factory over that way. Let's see what we want to do next, or what we want to work towards. We've got what we built the combustion generator, we built torches, we have not yet built constructors. And we need to build the satellite array as well. Now, are the molecular analyzers around here? I don't see them. That's something we're going to need for research. I wonder where those. Definitely not here. This is just for carving blocks and things. We've done everything here in the anvil. At least we've crafted just about everything except for the chisel. Not sure how that works. We'll have to try it and see. Let's see. We talked at the end of last episode about possibly automating rock mining. That might not be a bad idea. Let's see. But I do want to work towards this guy too. Let's see. Let's do the rock mining first. So we'll need another mining drill. Looks like we got everything we need for that. Boom. And what else are we going to need? We're going to need a inserter. So we need a bronze gear. Do we have any bronze on us? We do. Let's make a couple bronze gears. And 2 tin plates. How about 2? Yeah, we got lots of tin too. Let's shift click that for 10 tin. And then we need a copper box because we're just going to throw some stone basically into a box here that we can go fetch a big stack of it. And we'll use this to make platforms. Now, I didn't do that. I don't think I did much of that in the last playthrough. Maybe a little bit. But I want to do more of that this time because I think it'll make our factory look a little more organized, and it'll be easier to place things without having the slopes going up and down so crazy. Okay, we need power poles. I've got 4 of them. Let's make it one more because we're going to have to run power. How are we doing on cable? We're doing all right. Not great. Let's mine a little bit of copper and throw it in the smelter here. So let me just get my trusty pickaxe out. And I think once we do stone, copper will be next. But we're going to have to run some power poles, a good number of power poles to get out here. But let's get our smelter filled up with copper, and then we can head out over by where we got the power generation going, run some power poles, and power out to the coast or the waterfront where we seem to have a lot of stone. We'll plunk down a mining drill, hook that up to the power cables, and then no belts. We just need the inserter and the copper box that we just made. So I'm not sure how much copper we got there. Let's just pop it in. Hopefully we've got plenty of coal. We grabbed a ton. So I'll pick copper bars and just send that in there. And I'll get the tin bar out of the output inventory so this guy can do his thing. Nice. And then what do we got here? We need... Okay, let's grab the inserter. We need copper bars, so we got to wait a little bit on those. We just need 1 inserter. I think that's all we need is 1. Let's grab this copper bar. Boom. Wrapped up our inserter. We've got the box, we got the inserter, and we got the mining drill. Let's head out there. And we got copper cable. Hopefully we have enough copper cable. Let me just check. 3 is going to be tight. We'll see if that's enough or not. If not, we'll have to come back. It's not real far away. It's not a huge deal. So there is our little starter factory. Not bad. Matter of fact, it looks like everything is loaded. Loaded. Nice. I like it. All right. Let's start by plopping down on this stone. Here's a nice flat surface. Let's see if we can get a mining drill on here. Whoops, wrong one. All right, we'll rotate this guy. Actually, the closer in we can have it, probably the better. That'll do. That, I think that'll get rock. We'll find out. And then let's put the copper box right in front of it. In fact, maybe we'll use some stone now. Do I have it on my toolbar? I do. Let's see if we can't level this off a little bit. We'll use some of the stone that we mined by hand, but eventually we're going to have a little container full of it right here. So see how we leveled that ground? That looks kind of cool. Probably need to do a little more to get a nice flat spot here for the copper box. All right, let's plop that guy down right here. Boom. And then inserter here. And again, we point the arm towards where we're grabbing the material. And now it's all about power. Now, I'm not sure how far these power cables can run. I think, let's see, they talked about in the tips, I think they mentioned something about with the range. Let's look. Okay, electricity. Okay, you can press the range key, T, to show the range of an already deployed power pole. So if I go T, oh, interesting. Okay, wait, I got to get on it. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Okay, look at that. That's the range of the power pole. That's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see this little hexagon things here, but that's showing that power pole can reach all that way. We're not going to go that far. Let's, that's cool. Let me hit T to turn that off. That's kind of interesting. Let's bring up a power pole. Let's see if I have them. Where are they? Okay, right there. Let's put one near the mining drill. Boom. Boom. And then I'll pick the cable and wire it. See if we can get the cable to reach all the way back. Click this power pole. Will it reach? Is the question. Yes, it will. Nice. Nice. Look at this. Done. Automated. Task achieved and completed. Let's see. Another thing we can do now, it's getting nighttime. We got some of these torches. Let's place some down here. Again, I think they look kind of cool. Let's just, we can move them later pretty easily. In fact, we could even have a path that's lit up with them. We could get pretty creative if you want. I do record these in advance, but I will read every comment and try to apply them the next time I set out to record. But I'm probably going to record a few of these in advance because I know I have a rough month this month and I want to get these done in time for the release. All right, let's see what's next. I think copper makes sense to do next. Now we're going to need a bunch of wood. We got a bunch in front of us here for power poles, right? Let's see what it takes to make those again, the wood ones. Or we could imagine we could make the stone ones, although it takes concrete blocks, not rocks. We could try those. Those may be a little more infinite than the wood, although we've got plenty of trees. Let's try them for the heck of it. Let's go to the stone cutter block here. Make some concrete blocks. Get it out of the rock. Now, eventually we'll automate this part too. We won't use a stone cutter, I don't think. I think we'll use a different machine to convert the rock into concrete blocks. We've got the rock automated now. All right, let's see. Can we make concrete electrical poles? It takes cable. Now, we just loaded our furnace up with copper. Let's grab it and do some more. We got a little bit left on us. We can shore up the coal supply. That's super easy for us to get now. Let's pound out some copper cables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then see about making these electrical poles, the stone ones. And maybe we standardize on using those. But yeah, we want to get power out here. And I think we want to start doing the copper. Right? And we're going to have several things we want to do with this copper. So the first of which is getting it smelted and turned into, what have we been using most? We've been using the wire, and then we've been using copper bars for belts, right? Our belts need the copper wire and tin plate. I don't think we need to automate creating copper containers. But let's get the copper mined and then maybe get a line running for copper cables. And then at least putting those into a big bin so we can just walk up and grab copper cables whenever we need them. Because we're going to need those probably the whole game, right? To connect our power poles. So that makes sense. And then we may continue on and see how we can automate the belts. So let's do that. How should we start? Let's start with, let's think about how we want to do this and see if we can't build a platform. So why don't let's get a mining drill going. See if we can get one of those. Mining drill. We need some more stones. These are the ones you pick up by hand. Now, I wonder, can we automate that? Or do we, yeah, there's got to be a way to automate getting the stone required for mining drills. I don't think we have to do that by hand all the time. But I don't see how you do it here. It'd be nice if we could get them from the rock. You know, this rock that we're mining. Oh, there we go right there. Rock. Oh, no, you can craft a rock from stone. You can't go the other direction. I want to go the other direction. I want to get these stones. Yeah, it says we need 6 stones per drill. All right, well, let's go fetch some. I got to think there's going to be a way to automate that. Whoops, I had a torch selected. Get rid of that. Go to an empty place on my hotbar and just start grabbing some stones up. Let's grab a bunch of these because we're going to be building mining drills for a while. And usually when I start doing the hand mining, I like to do it in big batches because it's kind of a little bit of a pain going back and forth a bunch of times. So we'll grab 10 more for an even 40. We're close to it. And then we'll go make a mining drill and we'll try and lay out a production line basically for making copper cables. Okay, let's see, make sure we get that. All right, here is the copper mine we're going to do first. Let's pop down a mining drill. Oh, we got to go make it. My bad. Can't place it till we make it. Do we have enough to make 2? We do. Let's make 2. And let's check our copper over here. Got a few more bars. We're going to be doing some hand mining of copper, it looks like. And let's grab an inserter. We know we're going to need those. And bronze. We can make some bronze gears. I don't know. Let's use up all the bronze for now. Okay, sorry about that. What else do we need? We got the inserter. We got the mining drill. We have a couple belts. We're going to need more conveyors. Let's grab one upward conveyor just to have it. I think once we have it in our toolbar, we'll never have to come back as long as we have the regular conveyors. I think they will automatically convert to these when we place them, as long as we have some of these regular conveyors in our inventory. All right, we're out of copper cables. We're definitely going to be mining copper by hand for a while until we get this set up. All right, let's place our mining drill. 1, Okay, we'll see how that guy terraforms the land. Once we place it, it should shape things the way we want. All right. Not too bad. It's lower than I'd like. Let's see. I don't think. Let me grab my pickaxe. Do I have to clear? Whoops. Do I have to clear this out? So, just trying to think how we can do this so it's more level. We're gonna have to experiment with the terraforming. I didn't do much of this last season. So let's grab some of our stone here and see if we can't make it a little more level. Okay, I ran out of stone. Let's go get some. Let's mine some copper too. We're gonna have to do a little bit of handwork here. Let's grab copper, throw this in the furnace, and then we'll go run to our stone deposit, grab some stone, and that'll help us build some flat platforms for this production line that we're building now. We're working on copper wire. So that's going to involve a smelter or a furnace to smelt it. And then I think we may need to use a constructor to turn the ingots into wire, but it's been a while since I played. So let's mine a few more of these. And then eventually we'll have this automated. We've got the mining drill put down. We just got to get everything else put down. Here we go. Pop in some copper. Boom, top that off. Let that do its thing. Let's go get some stone for building purposes. And then we could, if we look at the inventory, we've got plenty of room. We could grab a stack of coal or two just to have it. Because we're still going to be manually feeding our local furnace for a while. All right, there's our stone mining. It's still going. Oh, check it out. So this is automating the stone. I thought we were going to get the stone, the big stone. We're not. We're getting the little ones. That's fine. We can convert those. I don't know. Can we place those? Let's see. I'm going to hit 3 on my hotbar. Can I place that? No. The little rocks I can't place. All right. Interesting, but I can convert those into building blocks, and we'll have to automate that at some point too. All right, let's grab, let's grab all the stacks of coal in here. Then we've got it. So interesting, we learned something. When we auto mine the stone, we're getting the little stones, not the big blocks of rock. All right, that means we're probably gonna have to set up a little more automation there if we want building blocks. And that kind of was the intention, is to have building blocks. We can do them by hand in the near term here. In fact, I'll do that right now. Let's go to our little stone cutter. And we can turn 4 of those little rocks into these, blocks of stone. So those are crafting up. And we're going to use those to kind of level out this area. Let's pop a torch. So that mine actually brought down this copper ore. So I think as we put more down, we're going to get to a slightly lower level. So let's play around here with the terraforming a little bit. We'll see. We'll learn over time what it takes to kind of flatten out the land, or at least where we're doing our factories. Now, some of this I know I'm going to be putting right back, but I think it'll be at the right level. In fact, let's see. Can I even place that sandstone? Let's do a little bit of experimenting. Here's the sand. Let me drag that to my hotbar. Can I build with that? It looks like it's going to let me. So let's see if we can level this out a little bit. See how we're getting a flat area now? Now, it looks like this isn't flat, but it actually is. Once we place a mining drill on here, I think that's going to terraform on its own. Let's see if we're able to mine that. flat. Looks like maybe not. Yeah, no. I think once we put a mining drill, ooh, that one came out. Let's see. All right. Let's see. 4. Maybe we don't need those building blocks. If I can just use this sand, that's fairly easy. All right. I think it went back to just exactly the way it was. Anyway, all right. There's our copper mine. So let's think about what we want to do. We want to have the copper go into a furnace, right, to be smelted. So let's go build a furnace. I hope I may have burned through all the rocks that we need. Oops, whoops. Okay, let's build, that was over here. Yeah, we need 10 stone. Let's go get, let's go back and get some stone. I used it all to make those big blocks of rock, and we may not even need those. But we'll see. We'll need these rocks anyway, no matter what. So this will be used. There's our coal mine doing its thing, filling up the copper box again. We'll grab these rocks, head back over. Looks like we're on the verge of a sunrise, I think. These trees, we're kind of in a little forested area. Very cool. All right, we want the furnace. Boom. Craft one of those up. I've got one inserter and we've got copper. Let's load up this furnace with some copper. Try and keep that thing running. We got a bunch of coal on us, so we're good on that. I don't know if I can drag these. Yeah, it looks like I can. Cool, but we need more copper. What do we got? There's 14 in there. And then, yeah, where's the sun? There it is. Take a second here to enjoy the sunrise. I'll grab a sip. Very nice. We're on our way. We are on our way. All right, let's do this super duper low tech. And then we'll make our next line a little better. Let's see here. On this toolbar, let's pop our furnace. Boom. Oh, and we need to get coal into this thing. I forgot about that, guys. That's going to be an issue, right? This one requires coal to smelt. So we got to bring a line of coal over here. Now we can get by short term if I throw a copper box down behind it. But that's not going to get us real far for very long. I forgot all about that. Yeah, this line needs coal too. I'm just going to chip this stuff out and try and re-level it. Just so we have a nice flat building surface here. I'll take down this tree if I can. I'm not sure what I'm getting out of this now. Interesting. There we go. All right, let's fill this back in, see if we can make it look a little nicer. Okay, we're getting a little flatter there, you can see. We'll fill in that little cube, and then we'll do a little more digging. Eventually, we'll get the hang of this, hopefully, so we can make this level a little bit easier. It always looks a little rough when you're first doing it. Boom, fill that in. All right, so now you can see we're getting a kind of a flat surface. Yeah, we need to get coal in here. So how are we going to do that? Do we have coal nearby? Let's look. I knew there was another deposit over this way. I thought. I don't remember how big that deposit was or how far away it was, but we did see one in this direction. I can't remember if it was up in the hills here. Take a little stroll. I don't see it. You guys might see it. I don't see it. There it is. There's some. That's not super close, is it? That is not close. Wow, that's a lot of conveyor belts. Wow. Well, shoot. Yeah, we need coal nearby. I think what we're going to have to do... Too bad that's not coal. It's more copper. Copper's good. In fact, while we're sitting here thinking, let me grab some of this. I think what we're going to need to do is start with a copper box and kind of hand bring over a bunch of coal. We've got a copper box collecting coal over by our power plant. So we can grab a bunch of coal, put it in a copper box behind our smelter out here, our furnace, and then have it draw from that copper box with an inserter, just short term until we can make enough conveyors to bring coal over here. I think that's what we're going to need to do. I'm not sure if there's another way to pull it off. I don't know if there are electric furnaces later where we could just get by with a cable, like a power cable, and just power a furnace. But I think right now we're stuck with needing coal power to fuel this thing. Yeah, it says requires fuel right on it. Let's go. Yeah, let's throw some copper over into our primary furnace. This will be the one we always use by hand. We just mined a bunch of copper. Let's keep that going. Let's build the copper box I just was talking about. Come over to the crafting table. Grab one of those. Get that crafting. And then we'll need inserters. That's another thing, but we could almost automate inserters. We'll see. We'll think about it. What else? That's going to feed. We're going to need more inserters. What do we need now? Tin plates. We're going to have to hand mine some tin. We had some right nearby, right? Let's grab some tin. Again, eventually we'll have this automated. I'm going to say that for the next 4 episodes while we do it, probably. Eventually we'll have it automated. But it just takes time early on. We're almost done with this episode. Let's see. They go by quick. They go by too quick. All right, there we go. Let's pop in the tin. If this copper's done, it may not be done. Okay, it's almost done. Looks like it burns. Does it take 2 per cycle? So we're at 3. Let's see what it goes down to. Okay, yeah, 2 per cycle. So this will be the last cycle. I can take that out. And then we'll swap in the tin. Get that going. Where is it? Boom. Oh, look at the coal's low. Okay, we can fill that up. And then let's go. Do we have everything we need? We got the box. We got 2 inserters. And we've got a fair amount of coal right now. So let's do what I mentioned we were going to do. I'm going to level the ground behind this thing. Takes a little bit of technique. I haven't mastered it yet, that's for sure. But we'll get there. Level this ground, that is. Right. Let's go ahead and pop some of these sandstone guys down. Fill the holes we just made, and it ends up being a little flatter. Now, right at the ore deposit, maybe we might not be able to make that flat. Let me do an experiment here. If I put down a mining drill, will it flatten that for us? Boom. And then I can just right click to take that up and click again. Boom. Right click to take it up. Check it out. So we're getting some flattening. Let's see. Maybe that's a better way to do it. Boom. It's a little slow, right? It's a little slower to do it this way. Although, I don't know. It does kind of work pretty good. It does kind of work pretty good to get us a flat surface. It's a little bit faster than the technique I was using. Yeah, look at that. That's kind of cool. We may make use of that. Not bad. All right, let's get this in place before the episode is over. We just want a copper box and an inserter. And then we're going to load that box with coal. And we're going to go this way. We always point to where we're taking the resource from. We'll hop into this box, pop in some coal. Boom, boom, all of it. And then let's drop an inserter over here. Again, we point to where we're taking the resource from. Nice. And then we're going to have an inserter over here. Right? We'll go to the front. We've got, this is at least too wide, right? Where we could put another inserter if we wanted to there. If we wanted two copper drills feeding into the smelter, we could do it. I don't know that we need to. And then, all right, let's wrap this episode here. Next episode, let's see about making power poles and seeing if we can route that power. Yeah, because we don't have any coal nearby. I mean, we could put another combustion generator over here, but it doesn't make sense because we have no way to get coal into it. We'd just be belting the coal a long distance, and it's probably easier to move that power with power cables. Just checking through these little tunnels here to see if there's a stray coal deposit we could use. I don't see one. I see little shadows, but nothing we can use. Cool. So we're getting there. We are getting there. We're starting our copper automation. We've got a furnace set up, the inserter set up, a mining drill set up. We just need to route power, and we'll do that in the next episode. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like this content, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. That helps my tiny channel grow. And with that, I will see you in the next episode.